The additional examples for 10.8. So for volume of a sphere, we have get this right here. We have 4 pi r cubed over 3. Okay, so all I'm going to do here is all I need is the radius. So if r is 9, I'm just going to plug that in. So we're going to do 4 pi times 9 cubed over 3. So I need to follow order of operations here. So I'm going to do 9 cubed first. So 9 cubed is 729. So I have 4 pi times 729 over 3. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply 4 times 729. So we get 2,916 pi over 3. So I want to check, does that divide evenly by 3? Okay, and this one does. So I'm going to go ahead and just write that as 972 pi. I'm going to leave it in terms of pi, and then remember volume always has cubic units, so we have cubic centimeters for the volume of the sphere. Okay, hemisphere is half of that. So instead of 4 pi r cubed, we're going to do 2 pi r cubed, but we need to find the radius. So circumference is equal to the diameter times pi. So if the circumference is 8 pi, that means the diameter must be 8. So if I divide that by 2, we get r is equal to 4. Okay, so now instead of 4 pi r cubed over 3, we're going to do 2 because it's a hemisphere. So we're going to do 2 pi r cubed over 3. Okay, so we now know the radius is 4. So we've got 2 pi times 4 cubed over 3. So we're going to do 4 cubed first, then times 2. So 4 cubed times 2. So we have 128 pi over 3. So we're going to check, can I divide that evenly by 3? So divide by 3. This does not divide evenly. So on the TI 30s, you guys will do second PRB, second ABC. Here, I'm just going to do math fraction. So 128 over 3 is as simple as I can make it. So I'm going to leave it like this. And then this is cubic feet. So if it does not divide evenly by 3, we're going to leave it like this so that it's in terms of pi. We don't want to have a repeating decimal with pi as well. Okay, this one, we have a volume of 360 pi, sorry, that should be cubic inches. What is its radius? So remember the volume is equal to 4 pi r cubed over 3. So the volume is 36 pi. So we're going to put in 36 pi over here. So I'm trying to get r by itself. So I'm going to get rid of this dividing by 3 first. I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. So 3 times 36 is 108. So we got 108 pi equals 4 pi r cubed. Okay, so now I'm going to divide both sides by 4 pi. Okay, so 108 pi divided by 4 pi, the pi's are going to cancel, so I just need 108 divided by 4, which is 27. So we now have 27 equals r cubed. Okay, so just like squaring, cube roots have its opposite. So we're going to take the cube root, which looks like this, cube root of both sides. So the cube root undoes the cube. So that's going to be left with just r. So what is the cube root? It's what number times itself 3 times equals 27. On this calculator, I go to math, and I scroll down to, on mine it's option 4, it's got that little 3 by it. So this is the cube root option. Other options, you guys, you'll see ones that look like this. This is what the TI-30s look like. So here, let me do this first. So that's how I would type it in and then hit equals. Or I could do this. I want the third root and then go to this one. This lets me pick any root. So I could do 4th root, 5th root, 6th root. So I could select that and then do 27. Either way, we were going to get the same thing. So the cube root of 27 is 3. And that's because 3 times 3 times 3 equals 27. So this is my radius, and it'll be in inches. Okay? Inches. All right. Okay, now this says find the volume of the following figure. Okay. Find the radius of the hemisphere with the same volume as the cone from part A. Okay, so here's our volume. This is a cone. So remember, cone is area of the base times the height divided by 3. The base for us is pi r squared, so I'm actually just going to put that in there. Okay, so for us, that is, r is 4, so 4 squared times the height. So the height is this one right here. Could do Pythagorean theorem, or you might recognize 4, 5 as a triple. It's always a 3, 4, 5 triangle. So my height here is actually 3. Or if you didn't know, you could do 4 squared plus h squared equals 5 squared. You will get h is 3 though. Okay? All right, and then divide by 3. So here I have 16 times 3 over pi times 3. This is 48. So we got volume is 48 pi over 3. 48 divided by 3 is 16. So we got 16 pi cubic centimeters. Okay, so this says find the radius of a hemisphere with the same volume as this. So volume for a hemisphere, right, is 2 pi r cubed over 3. And I want to set it equal to 16 pi. So I'm going to put 16 pi in right here. Okay, so we're trying to get r by itself. So this is a lot like what we did in number 3. I'm going to multiply both sides by 3 to start. So I've got 48 pi equals 2 pi times r cubed. Divide both sides by 2 pi. So I've got 48 divided by 2 pi, so 48 divided by 2 is 24. So there's not a nice number that when I multiply by itself 3 times it equals 24. So this time when I take the cube root of 24, we're taking the cube root of both sides, so r equals, so again I'm going to use my calculator for that. So math, I'm going to go to the cube root, 24, 2.88. So our radius, I'm going to change this to approximately 2.88, and in this one we had centimeters. All right. Okay, and I think that is it, you guys. Let me double check. Yep, those are all the 10.8 examples. Thanks for watching.